is addiction and recovery, how much of it is a spiritual issue? Obviously, it becomes a physical addiction issue, but where does the spiritual component come into this? Which, my opinion, it's everything is about it. But that is the whole purpose of a lot of reason people self-medicate with it anyways, to fill some kind of a hole.
I was doing a group actually right before this podcast, and we were talking about spirituality. I think fundamentally, spirituality is about relationships. It's about what you have, what are you giving yourself to? And so are you if you're giving yourself to God, if you're giving yourself to your family, if you're giving yourself to the drug, then you don't have anything else to give to. And so
that's good.
That's the idol that you've kind of put up on in your own altar or whatever.
Yeah. And there's nothing left.
And there's nothing left to give, because that becomes the most important relationship. It was the most important relationship in my life, because if I didn't have it, that was the priority to get before anything else. This goes into, if I'm using medication in order to physically get me healthy enough to do what I need to do to advance spiritually and to build relationships, proper relationships, then it's going to be good. Yep. If I'm using medication in recovery just to replace the addiction and it's just an empty relationship with the medication now, it's going to fail.
Good answer.
It has everything to do with our willingness to connect to people, to God, and I think that will begin
that was the angels calling.
It puts us in right relationship with ourselves that way.
It has to be in the right order, doesn't it?
And then we need to start cleaning up our past. We need to we got to do all that stuff. Medication can help us do it, but it can't be everything.
Yep. And it's a sad day when we are trying to fill that void and we think we found it, and when we realize it's not the answer, because all of a sudden it becomes a reality. Oh crap, I am a full-blown addicted to this, and I can't admit it to anybody. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's a dark day, man.
That light bulb that went off the first time I really used drugs and I really got it, and that light went off and I was like, this is it. That light is really hard to turn off after you turn it on. It really begins to have a mind of its own. And the other light that turns on when you find a real connection and you find recovery, that you have to really earn that one.
You're not kidding.
It does not come easily.
But that's the one that can stay lit for a long time.
You got to keep it. You got to guard it.
Yeah, it is.